This just in. Have you ever confidently promised a client you could do something highly technical only to aggressively sweat through your shirt while frantically Googling how to actually do it 5 minutes before the deadline? Now imagine doing that on a global stage, but instead of missing a local website deadline, you promised the world a flawless fleet of autonomous, self-driving cars, and instead you delivered a handful of confused sedans that drop people off in random alleyways. According to a spectacularly damning report by Bloomberg, Elon Musk's grand sci-fi vision for the Tesla Robotaxi has smashed violently into a brick wall of absolute reality. As a StoryBrand certified guide, I'm constantly begging small business owners to stop trying to emulate the fake it till you make it ethos of Silicon Valley tech billionaires. When you replace genuine human competence with broken, overhyped automation, your customers do not view you as a brilliant innovator. They view you as a desperate fraud. So let's rip apart the smoke and mirrors disaster of Tesla's Robotaxi rollout, explore exactly why lying about your technical capabilities will ruin your reputation, and discuss how you can use undeniable human strategy to build a brand that actually delivers on its promises. By the way, if you're new here, I'm Vicky Sidler, a StoryBrand certified guide and duct tape marketing strategist from the Strategic Marketing Tribe. And I help small business owners like you build failure-proof marketing by focusing on the exact 20% of effort that drives 80% of the results. All so that your marketing stops feeling like a miserable second job you never asked for. But let's be honest, if your messaging is confusing or tries to say everything at once, your ideal clients will instantly ignore you. That's what my 5-minute marketing fix was built to solve. Stop losing sales. Download the fix now. You can get it for free in the description below, or you can go to strategicmarketingtribe.com/fix. Okay, now with all of that out of the way, why are trillion-dollar companies lying about their capabilities? You might naturally assume that when the wealthiest man on the planet makes a highly specific public promise to his investors, he actually has the infrastructure to back it up. In trademark fashion, Elon Musk confidently proclaimed that over 1,000 self-driving cabs would be roaming the city streets within a few months of launch, and boldly predicted that autonomous ride-hailing would reach half of the US population by the end of the year. The actual verifiable numbers are so deeply pathetic they border on high comedy. According to Bloomberg, there are exactly 59 robotaxis currently on the road. 59. You could probably find 59 abandoned shopping carts in a single Walmart parking lot faster than you could find a Tesla Robotaxi. The company has completely floundered in its attempts to expand past its home base in Austin, Texas, and was even forced to awkwardly admit to California state regulators that their supposedly self-driving cabs do not, in fact, drive themselves. So is your autonomous product actually just a guy in a car? If you think the small fleet of vehicles is at least a flawless technological marvel, you are about to be incredibly disappointed by the sheer volume of human babysitting involved. To maintain the illusion of a futuristic robotic utopia, Tesla has engaged in a truly embarrassing level of smoke and mirrors. Around 1 in 3 of these so-called robotaxis literally have a human monitor sitting right inside the car. Even more hilariously, when Musk proudly announced that the cabs would start giving rides in Austin, it quickly emerged that the cars were secretly being tailed by other vehicles driven by actual living human beings. If your revolutionary, fully autonomous software requires a terrified human holding a clipboard in the passenger seat and a backup car closely trailing behind just to safely navigate a cul-de-sac, you have not invented a robotaxi. You have simply reinvented the most inefficient, stressful version of a learner's permit. And what happens when your tech drops customers in a random alleyway? The absolute darkest comedy of this entire disaster is looking closely at the actual customer experience once you remove the uncritical tech influences from the equation. When regular people try to use the service, the grand illusion shatters instantly. Customers are reporting brutal wait times stretching up to 30 minutes, with the app frequently locking them out during high service demand, which is corporate speak for all 59 of our cars are currently busy. And when a rider actually manages to get inside one, the cars behave with erratic, unpredictable chaos. Riders are complaining about being picked up and dropped off in bizarre, highly inconvenient locations, such as dark alleys or a quarter-mile away from their actual destination. Keep in mind that this is happening while a human monitor is physically sitting in the car. Apparently, just watching the software completely failed to understand geography. So, how long can Wall Street survive on pure sci-fi hype? For any normal business, this level of incremental bumbling failure would result in immediate bankruptcy and a swarm of angry creditors. But the tech industry operates in a bizarre alternate dimension fueled entirely by hype. Musk has persistently wooed investors with his sci-fi vision, predicting that this robotaxi pivot would push Tesla's valuation into an incomprehensible $30 trillion. That is a number usually reserved for the gross domestic products of entire continents, not a fleet of 59 confused sedans. The monstrous hype has put Tesla in a paradoxical nightmare. Their physical business is cratering, their public image is plunging, and their technology is failing, but the market valuation continues to soar. They are clearly not confident in the reliability of their own technologies, yet they continue to casually overstate their capabilities just to string Wall Street along for one more financial quarter. Okay, but now how do you build a business that doesn't rely on smoke and mirrors? If your entire business model relies on faking your core competency until you hopefully figure it out years later, you are building your castle on a massive lie. You must realize that the ultimate competitive advantage in the modern economy is undeniable, verifiable human integrity. Your customers do not care about your grand futuristic vision if you cannot deliver the basic service they are paying you for today. The market is aggressively rejecting bloated tech gimmicks and fake automation in favor of crystal clear communication and authentic human connection. You need a clear structural foundation to secure your brand identity before you succumb to the temptation of faking your expertise. So get my 5-minute marketing fix. This rapid diagnostic tool uses your actual beating human heart to craft a crystal clear story brand one-liner. It gives you a standardized, reliable framework to align your message with total authenticity. Remember, you cannot prompt your way to customer trust. Prove to your buyers that your business isn't a smoke and mirrors grift, but a fiercely consistent human guide who actually delivers on exactly what they promise. Stop faking your expertise. Download the fix now. You can get it for free in the description below, or you can go to strategicmarketingtribe.com/fix. But what about you? What is the most spectacularly humiliating example of a company faking an automated technological breakthrough? I'll go first. Remember when Amazon heavily promoted its futuristic just walk out grocery store technology, claiming powerful AI cameras were tracking all your purchases so you didn't need cashiers? It turns out the advanced AI was actually just a massive team of 1,000 human beings in India sitting in a room manually watching your camera feed and typing out your receipts in real time. Okay, your turn. What's the craziest one you've heard? Let me know in the comments. And if you like this video, you might like this one too. It's about the AI price war and why OpenAI executives are panicking, and you should be too. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.